How to speak common sense with people. Well, first things first. It is known in the art of Bene Discendi of Rhetorica ad Herennium by Cicero that you need to speak about the things people know within the consensual knowledge, and in order to influence them you must use the established facts, common sense, common knowledge and all on, to drag them towards a better rhetorical purpose. Now, shallow and boring, mediocre people know very little. People that committed their life to knowledge, gathering experience, gathering anomalous experience, metaphysical, experiential data, and all that, have a robust, large data set of knowledge. But we don't babble to everyone like a little child about everything we know, because we would be taken for insanes. So every wise person delimits a little bit of his knowledge after talking with his interlocutor, probing his knowledge, perception, belief, mind, skill sets, and all that. Afterwards, he delimits according to that particular person the things he may talk about in a well-reasoned fashion. So, you will not talk with an idiot about wisdom. You will not talk about undereducated people about your academic knowledge. You will not talk to atheists about your metaphysical prowess and your magical skills. You will not talk to simpletons about the things you achieved. You will not talk to jealous fools about the things you attained, about your traveling, about your largest prowess of life. You will not. You only talk about the things that other people may somehow accept, and from this vantage point you move onwards. Otherwise, you will be under the assault of the jealous, of the fool, of the mediocre, of the hateful, of the idiot, of the imbecile, of every fanatic, of every cretin that you encounter along the way. Is it their fault that they're idiots, fanatics, undereducated, deluded, envious? No, it's not. It's your fault if you awaken such instincts in them, because then you're the cause of it, like it or not. So you must hide your intelligence, your prowess, your acumen in many things, in the magical arts, in the academic disciplines, in your general intelligence, from the idiot, from the fool, from the jealous. Unless you have status and wealth, then you may try to inspire them, according to Bene Discendi. You probe the group, the audience, the crowd, the public, and then you talk in such a way to amend the downfalls, to guide them in a wise, benevolent fashion. And if you have politicians that know little, or politicians that are idiots themselves, then that's a problem, because they turn into populists, and the idiot, the jealous, the envious listens to them. That's how you discern a statesman from a political imbecile. And that is how you discern a wise man from a complete fool. So, I'm completely honest with you in my series of lectures, but I need to delimit it. The books that I wrote, is it the complete knowledge that I have? Did I withdraw knowledge? I did, because I prefer to write in ethical fashion. In other words, to write in such ways that no fool, under any circumstances, will damage himself, or destroy himself, or destroy others, or damage others. Of course, there are fools that even if you try to prevent them from doing so, they will, anyway. There are such idiots, fanatical idiots. You can do nothing about it. Fortunately, they're in the minority. So the ways of ethical communication is the way to understand your interlocutor. Whether they're dead, the demons, gods, humans, wise humans, foolish humans, spirits. If you talk with a man of science, you don't talk magic. If you talk with a magician, you may talk some metaphysics, but not all of it. If you talk with an atheist, you don't convince him to the existence of deities. If you talk with a deist, you may elucidate his understanding through philosophy, theology, and many arguments. That is how large minds think. And petty minds don't see the consequences of their speech. Petty minds are like gossiping marketers. They see their own nose, and everything they do is ad hoc. And a person of discernment should think ahead. What consequences will what he brings to the world, into the world, have? What consequences? Taken to the extremes even. How much damage can he do? Well, you must take some risks. How much damage you can do to the crowds, to individuals, whether you may destroy their lives or lift them up into greatness and something reasonable. I think that we completely agree on this one, in the very Hamletian sense. Right, Yorick? I guess he agrees.